Hi there, it's Brad Turville here and welcome to Modern Firm Practices Show. I was looking at some survey results not too long ago about a software company that surveyed some of their members asking about where would you like some further training, and by far the top result was around selling and some sales skills for accountants. So I ran a training this month in Modern Firm Practices membership on Stop Selling, Start Helping. And it's really looking at what are the unmet client needs that are currently present in your client base. That's where a lot of the opportunity to further help your clients lies. You don't need to have some sort of super fancy sales process or 50 different closing techniques. It's really about identifying the unmet client needs and then suggesting, if you can, how you can help them. Or you would probably know, or you could easily find within your networks, someone external that would be able to help them with their problem and be able to address that unmet need. A lot of clients are also unaware of all of the services that you provide. You're aware of them and the team's aware of them, but not every client is completely over everything that you can do for them. And we can't make the presumption that they know that or that they should know that. I believe if they knew that, they'd probably be an accountant themselves. So you need to be leading them, you need to guide them. And so for that to happen, you need to discover what is going on. What are their burning issues? Where are they having problems? Where is their opportunities? What should they be doing? So guiding them that at the rate of growth of your business, or where the business is at right now, or you've just had some young children, or you're looking to buy this property, or you're looking to invest. This is what you should be looking at doing, and these are the reasons why. It could be about a risk, it could be about ROI, it could be around tax flexibility or better tax structuring. Doesn't really matter what it is, but it's discovering that there is some opportunity to further help and support and provide further guidance. And that might be just something, a quick win for them, a low-hanging fruit. It might be a more regular service. So for a business, the best opportunity for them might be that they bring you on in more of a virtual CFO type capacity. They can't stay on top of the numbers. Things have got too complex. They're probably overspending. They're probably missing opportunities. Their pricing structure probably isn't right. They're probably discounting too much. Their chart of accounts definitely won't be right, because rarely is it right if they don't have a lot of attention in there and a CFO type person structuring it right for them. So we need to discover those problems and then suggest how we can further help them, and then present that suggestion to the client. And what you're going to find is, just by following that process, you are going to win a lot more work without being the best salesperson or having the best sales skills, purely by asking more. I remember a mentor once asked me years ago, how many offers have you got out there at the moment? And I don't think I actually had any out there. And he said, well, how can someone then accept, that new work or that new engagement with you if you don't have any out there? You're currently making 100% of zero, and that's not serving you, because you've got certain things you want to achieve and you're not getting them. But also you've probably got clients that have got things that they want to achieve, and you may be the key to either helping them achieve that, or you can play a big part in that role. So client unmet needs is having more conversations with clients about what are your burning issues right now? What do you want things to look like in 12 months' time? How clear are you on exactly how you're going to achieve those things? And what do you think is going to get in your way? Just those questions off the top of my head, it will probably give you a meeting with a client that you've never had before, and it will probably uncover things that perhaps you didn't know about, perhaps the client didn't know about because they've never been asked those questions. Unaware of your services. So this gives you the opportunity to be suggestive. Hey, do you know that we have a finance arm? Do you know we do financial planning? Do you know I act as virtual CFO for 40% of my clients? Some may just not know it, and then once they know that you can do that, suddenly they're interested. Also, drop the accountanese. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. It's the jargon. I might talk a bit of jargon when I'm doing this, but I'm talking to you, so that's fine. You need to be contextual. If we go to an accounting conference, we can talk accountanese because we're all together. But if you're talking to clients, they're not accountants and they don't want to be accountants and they don't know the jargon and they don't like the jargon and they're not impressed by the jargon. They just want it in absolute layman terms. A client should be able to bring their teenage kids to a meeting and everyone can understand what you're talking about. It should be super, 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 super simple. So be careful of your language and just drop the jargon altogether and ask better questions. I rattled off a couple of great questions before. I went into a lot of detail on this in this month's Modern Firm Practices membership live training on the topic Stop Selling, Start Helping. I also shared 8 timeless questions to discover how you can better serve your clients, which is going to help them and it's going to lead to additional projects for you. All of those 8 questions I've published in the Modern Firm Practices membership. A couple of them I mentioned to you just before. I also share how to tie asking questions into positioning the service and presenting the proposal to the client and having the client accept that proposal. So you can access all of that training over at modernfirmpractices.com. This has been the Modern Firm Practices show for this week. I'm Brad Turville. Until next week, get out there and stop selling and start helping.